Hey, Bobby, we're going to be late. Poor little Bobby. The moment he hears that, he's going to trigger something called the fight or flight stress response. So every morning, his little body is going to release all these stress hormones that cause his brain to not work very well. So a little bit later, when he goes to his first class and he has a math test, he can't think very clearly, even though the night before you studied so hard with him. He knew all of those times tables. He was ready to go. But he comes home with a C or a D because he couldn't remember when he had to take the test. That's because these nasty stress hormones shut down our hippocampus, our ability to think and remember. They also shut down our decision-making ability. So when he's taking that little test, if he thinks, oh, it's this or that, he can't make the decision very clearly. Fast forward, little Bobby's now 18. He's having to make some pretty critical decisions about some peer pressure issues. If little Bobby, or now big Bobby, releases the fight or flight stress response, when he's around some friends, he's not quite sure what to do. And maybe he'll do something that's really not right for him, but he's going along with a crowd because he's really not able to make a clear decision. This is all whacked out. Most of us are out of order for most of our day because at least once a day we're going to feel one of these emotions. Do you ever feel angry, anxious, annoyed, that's mine, or ashamed in the course of your day? If we feel one of those emotions strongly enough to release these fight or flight stress hormones, then we're toast for a lot of hours. For the male body, let's take little Bobby, or if you're a male on the other side of the screen, it takes your body up to 9 hours before the stress hormones will dissipate out and you're back to normal. But for the female body, it takes up to 24 hours. Does that explain a few things? So if a male and a female have an argument, a few hours later the guy's, he's pretty good about it, but she is not. She is still angry. And now she'll probably trigger fight or flight again because she can't believe that he's not still upset. Fast forward, it's now morning of the next day, and he's totally cool, but is she? No. She's still upset. She's still biologically in fight or flight. And she's probably triggered a few more times in the course of that 24 hours, so she's truly never out of the stress cycle. Most of us aren't. I had to be really honest with myself when I learned all of this. And what I ended up saying was, I probably haven't been free of these hormones since I was about age 9. If I'm honest. Until 2010, when I created this pressure-free method and started using it each and every moment. I had to use it each and every moment because just getting my kids ready for school in the morning would trigger me at least 10 times. So we have to be honest here. And also, just like when you take an airplane flight, you have to put your oxygen mask on first. Maybe you're on this video because you want to help someone else in your family who's experiencing stress. But you need to start with you first. Even if you're fairly calm, you're probably triggering a few times a day these nasty hormones, and you're not totally fully functioning. So let's put the mask on together and come along with me and take one of my courses. I'm going to show you up to 41 different ways to stop stress at its source. It's pretty miraculous. And when you start to do it, in fact, every time you have a little bit of success with this, you supercharge your day. You'll start to have energy you never dreamed. I gained an hour and a half to 2 hours every day in my course of my day by using my course and following my tools. So time is something that's so precious when we're a family. There just doesn't seem to be enough of it. That's why we yell in the morning, we're going to be late. I hope you'll jump on here and experience this course with me and learn how to live pressure-free. Don't take my word for it. Read my testimonials here. You'll see some miraculous things that have happened for people. But I love what my friend Kyra had to say when she took my course. She's now a better parent for her daughter, a better boss for the people who work for her, and she's a better person for the world. What a cool thing to be. The world needs us to be pressure-free and not all stressed out. So join me, learn with me, and we will have so much fun together. I'm Elle with Pressure Free.